Anniversary celebration.
It's showtime! And I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go.
The region's most easily accessible radio show, Stone on Air.
Who is this guy? What was your name again?
This is Brian Stone. I hate everybody and everything, and if you don't like it, I hate you.
That's not true!
I just tweeted about him that he is my choice white guy in Chattanooga.
Wow, we all crazy.
And I can appreciate the genius of fake it till you make it.
You don't want most of it, you want all of it. And I won't stop until you get all of it.
Stone on Air.
You really have nothing better to do you? No, I do not.
Often with just a dash of brash. Not much today, as a matter of fact. Feeling pretty good. Brian Stone in on the Stone on Air show. You'll get us all over the place. The region's most easily accessible radio show. Find us on SoundCloud, YouTube, the website, StoneOnAir.com, and every Sunday night, live at 5 o'clock in the glorious sunshine in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The flagship is Talk Radio 102.3. I love this time of year. We'll save some of that till Stone's throw in a matter of just a couple of minutes. Daylight savings time. Love it. Love, 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 love it. Nathan Gale, hello.
Howdy.
Tara doing some stuff today, so she's not hanging out with us. Appreciate her help. Appreciate Nathan's help. Got Planet in today. They're getting set up here in just a matter of a couple of minutes. We'll get them in here in the first, or I should say the second segment of the show. We will talk to Jonathan Sussman around 30 after or so to kind of recap as far as I could tell, an incredible first weekend of the Road to Nightfall. I went on Friday, and for me to get out on a Friday these days is not very usual. I know that sounds lame as it could be, but I'm telling you, I still have a lot of fun. It's just not every Friday or attempts every Friday and Saturday anymore, and Saturday is kind of my day. By the time Friday rolls around, I'm ready to get to the house, get to the couch, find something on the DVR, call it a night, and get ready for a weekend, because usually my weekends are pretty packed. But I did make it down to the Grand Falloon. First time I've been to that joint, was highly impressed. That's Tara's kind of baby these days as well, and they did an incredible job. Nice crowd, and the first night was incredible as far as I'm concerned. We'll talk to Jonathan about more specifically, also into Saturday as well. We'll recap some of the winners, and then we'll move along with the to preview next weekend's run, which is a 3-day run, if I'm not mistaken, and we'll go from there. So we'll do that here in just a little bit. Nathan, you went to Elton John?
Yes, I did.
Thumbs up?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I went, it looked like from the pictures it had a very, very big crowd. This is an incredible city these days. There were so many different things to do. It was ridiculous. And 15 years ago, we couldn't find one damn thing to do on the weekend, except for, go get stoned in the parking lot somewhere. Now you got Danimal and the Grand Falloon doing the Road to Nightfall all weekend, Danimal at the Revelry Room, Corey Smith at Track 29. That was all Friday. And then Elton John and the other, the second night of the run of Road to Nightfall. It's incredible things we're doing in the city these days. The new video is up from last week with Nick Lutzko. If you want to see at least one of his weird character puppet guys, you'll be able to get a look at that. Greasy Rick was in here with us as well. Also, this is cool. You don't know this, Nate. On April 10th, all the way around, here is going to be a party. That's my birthday. And I was thinking about not working that day until Tara lined up Strung Like a Horse. So, okay, well, can't turn that down.
Yeah.
One of the region's bigger bands right now. So, Strung Like a Horse on April 10th, along with my birthday, so clearly it's an important day. And Shaky Knees tickets we will be giving away that day. Whoa. Shaky Knees Festival.
Nice.
By next week, which is going to be a short turnaround on this, it's going to be an online registration that'll be linked through my website, at least that's a goal. Give me a week on this, and we'll get a few weeks to get your name in. And we'll, again, fast turnaround on this contest. We just found out last week. They contacted Bill and said, hey, do you want to give away tickets? Well, of course we do. And then Bill said, do you want them? I said, yes, of course I do. So that's going to be a big time as well. Ran into a guy at Stone on Air, Talk Radio 102.3, the flagship, Brian Stone in. We do it every Sunday. I ran into a guy at the Road to Nightfall on Friday, and he came up and introduced himself. He's like, man, I love the show. I get off at work at 5 o'clock every Sunday, and I turn on the show on my way home. I love it. I was like, cool, that's awesome, man. I appreciate it. He's like, my favorite part of the show is when you end the show with Steven's cat from Widespread Panic. It's like, I'm glad somebody noticed that. Because it takes some very specific timing on making that work right. It's a very stupid, simple little thing. I was like, you know what? That's damn cool, man. That's cool. The little simple nuances of life sometimes. On Talk Radio 102.3, the opening segment is Stone's Throw.
Heads up. It's Stone's Throw.
What? Oh, whoa. Back up the truck. Beep, beep. What are you talking about? Is technology making us mentally ill? Look at me. I'm stupid. I can't do math. This is not making sense to the young adult anymore, and they're tired of it. Does that satisfy you? Are you satisfied now?
The Talk Monster.
Stone's Throw today is going to be the weird reactions that we always get, especially these days in the social media world, to when we move the clocks forward. Everybody gets so pissed off. You say, oh, I lost an hour of sleep. I'm so mad. This is terrible. This is ruining my life. You didn't lose any. Yeah, technically you did. Technically, with the math, count to 24. Yeah, we took 1 hour out. If you need an extra hour of sleep, sleep another hour. Who's stopping? I mean, I get it, kids, life, whatever. This is not debilitating to your life. I don't get this. And then, a day and a half later, everybody's like, oh, it's so pretty out. 7 o'clock, texting Instagram, and oh, look at this sunset. Yeah, you remember 2 days ago when you act like it was ruining your life? This is ridiculous. And here's another thing. A lot of people who are on my side on this, we always argue, why don't we just get rid of this? Got to get rid of this. Got to get rid of this. No. Again, be careful what you wish for. You don't want to get rid of this. If you get rid of it, you go back to standard time, which is that old crappy get dark at 5 o'clock. Imagine it's in poor Central, folks. Nashville, folks, it's 4:15 and it's damn dark in December. I mean, that's just absurd. So we don't want to get rid of it. We want to get where we're at right now and then just stop. No more. Clocks don't need to change. It was put together by Benjamin Franklin, for crying out loud, 200 years ago, and implemented more around the turn of the 18th and to the 19th centuries, where you get some more sun in the afternoon so the farmers could get more crops or something that doesn't mean anything anymore. So we don't want it to go away, because if it goes away, we go back to the regular old crappy standard. Nobody cares what it looks like at 5:30 in the morning. A radio show host and a farmer, and that's about it. Everybody else is still asleep. Doesn't matter. And if they're not asleep, they don't care if it's a little bit light out. When you end the day, when my day I feel like is officially becoming to a close is when it gets dark. Okay, the beginning of the end of your day is when it gets dark. Why are you trying to expedite your day to ending? There's no reason for that. We need more light in the afternoon. And you love it, you just don't realize it. You just wake up, oh, I need some extra sleep, then go back to sleep. Why do we have to bring math into this? If you need more sleep, go sleep. Daylight savings time, I love it. This is when I feel alive, man. March into April. Stone on Air every Sunday right here on the flagship. Talk Radio 102.3 is the Stone on Air network, which you can find all over the web and looking for new places to put it every single day. More on that as the year continues. Planet. We're involved in the opening night of Road to Nightfall and have been doing this for a long time. My buddy Wes has been doing music on a lot of different levels for a long time. They've got them in for the rest of the hour, and we'll get Jonathan in to talk about said Road to Nightfall in a matter of a few minutes as well. Telling you, this is good. This is a good thing. We'll be right back. Stone on Air.
3 region's most easily accessible radio show. Stone on Air. We'll be right back. The Talk Monster. Now more. Stone on Air.
The beautiful sounds in my head.
The Talk Monster.
Every fall and every spring, most of us do the same old thing. Gain an hour here, lose an hour there. For daylight savings, I just don't care. Spring forward, fall back. Spring forward, fall back.
Ah, you are back.
I know you can do it because you got the knack. Spring forward, fall back.
The region's most easily accessible radio show. Sometimes the region's most goofball radio show as well. Found this online. And this song actually is saying daylight savings time is stupid. That's what it's saying. You're stupid if you think that.
Fall back. Spring forward. Fall back. Well, I know you can do it because you got the knack.
I don't even know who in the world sings this, and I don't really care. My name is Brian Stone. Nathan's here running film, keeping the show on the air. Tara normally is here helping out, but she's off doing some stuff, so we'll hook back up with her later. ICANN Japan coming up next week. The week after that, the Bohannons. The week after that, Opposite Box. The week after that, Strung Like a Horse. So we are loaded up and enjoying Sunday here in the Scenic City every single Sunday at 5 o'clock or online at your leisure. Coming in today, hanging out with the rest of the hours, Planet, my good buddy Wes. Hey, man.
Hey, what's going on?
No Wes for forever and ever and ever and ever. And the Downstream band was rolling for a long time. Mm-hmm. And I found it strange at the time when I heard you were giving up drumming, at least on a regular basis in a band, and taking over the lead singing, because I've just always known Wes is the drummer. Wes is the guy that pounds on the skins, man. Right. Was that? Do you sometimes think, man, I miss beating on the drums in the background?
Oh, of course. It's an instrument. It's fun to play, and I enjoyed the times that we had when I played drums. It was fabulous, but I don't miss carrying around the equipment and buying all the stuff now. So
setting
it's
up was always a pain. And my
setting up and breaking down.
My ins and outs of being in with garage bands, I was always like, well, all I gotta do is plug this up with my guitar. All right, well, I'll be back in an hour when y'all are done putting everything together. So I can see that not being missed whatsoever. So we've got in the studio today, Wes. On lead vocals, Josh Cannon over there on percussion. We got little mini Congo kind of things. Will Martin on guitar, and Nathan Luttrell on guitar as well. So you did Downstream for, I don't know what, 4 or 5 years maybe, roughly?
I think about 8 to 9. Yeah.
And then around 2007, you started doing this Planet thing, and you've been. I was shocked when you said it's been that long, but these days it's always like, oh wow, it's been that long, huh?
Yeah, started in 2007, and we grew and grew, and then it just really started being, we started seeing numbers show, and a lot of people taking interest, and so we just kind of rode the wave, and here we are today.
What all you just said? It's a busy week, and it starts right now, really.
It starts right now with you guys. And then Thursday night, we're at Sky Zoo for St. Patrick's Day. And then we're off to the Corner Pub in Slidell, Louisiana. And then we're playing Red Gorilla Fest in Austin, Texas.
Where in Louisiana?
Slidell.
Where is that?
About 20 minutes away from New Orleans.
Okay, so just on your way down. And then you're shooting over to Austin?
Yeah,
from
Austin,
there.
Texas. Yeah.
Man, that's going to be some good eating. It's going to be some good eating and some good sightseeing, man.
Hopefully some good sleeping. That's what I'm looking forward to on the way down there.
But Josh, tell me about your. Jump up on that microphone. Tell me where how you fit into this, and you do the drumming now, huh?
Yes, I do the drumming now.
There's not like a Dave Grohl, replacing the drummer kind of situation. You're like, I don't know if I'm going to piss off the drummer in the band, Wes. You don't have any of that, do you?
No, I haven't had any lashbacks about any of.
He hadn't come in there and try to tell you how to do it.
No, I mean
maybe occasionally.
He's way better than I am.
I mean, I've been at it for a while. I started playing when I was 3. I've been in the scene, since 2000. So I mean, I've been playing quite a while. Me and Nate's been in multiple things together, multiple projects.
Crank Sinatra.
Okay, I remember Crank Sinatra. Yeah.
Eris and
Will.
Stuff.
Good to have you in. Will, you're the guitar player of this outfit. How'd you hook up with these crazy guys?
Do I need to go over here?
No, just jump on that mic right there. You go.
I've known these guys for years. I've played with almost all of them, one way or the other, except for I think you two. I just like Josh, I've been doing this 15 years or so, and I've just always been that guy in the back of the room watching them play.
Yeah.
And occasionally they would be the ones in the back of the room watching me play, and it came together.
Eventually worked out to do it together. Wes,
Yeah.
Josh, Will, and Nathan winds things down. You guys also on guitar, and same deal. Just eventually gets hooked up with the guys and put the band together, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been around for a long time too, 15 years.
That's right.
All right. Well,
we started it. Really.
Me and Wes started
the project
back in 2007.
Friday was the first night of Road to Nightfall. Your impressions on that as you guys were participants?
That was fabulous. They did top-notch job.
Is that the first year you guys have participated in that?
We did it last year.
Did it last year.
Did
yeah.
you?
Yeah.
It seems to be getting it's picking up speed and getting
it's a good, win or lose, it's just a good time to meet and mingle and see a lot of great artists. Great turnout.
Great turnout.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chattanooga.
I agree. I was there on Friday. I wasn't able to make it on Saturday, but we'll talk to Jonathan more about that actually here in about 10 minutes from now. So we're about halfway through the hour, so let's go ahead and get something cranked up here. This is one of the ones that I've caught. I caught on one of these compilation discs, one of your newer tunes from the EP you're working on right now.
Yeah.
And this is Stone on Air, the network you can find in a variety of different places. At the SoundCloud page, YouTube, at the website at StoneOnAir.com, and on the flagship, just on that old relic, the FM dial, Talk Radio 102.3, Planet Live.
A lot of channels on TV telling us all what we should believe. That these and those, but who they are, no one knows. So don't you ever rescue me. It's beautiful what we can do. When together I'll bleed for you, my friend. And the waves are crashing around us again. Somehow I found a reason why. Catch a tiger by its tail. They run around, we know them oh so well. Like a wave of anxiety, we need to wake up society. So don't you ever fall asleep. It's just the best that I can do. And the lighthouse burns for you, my love. Like the fireflies at night, my love.
Planet live on the Stone on Air show on Talk Radio 102.3 and StoneOnAir.com. This is ICANN Japan. We'll have them in next week. Jonathan Sussman coming up on the show here in a matter of a couple minutes to recap the Road to Nightfall and to preview the future shows of the Road to Nightfall contest and a whole lot more. My name is Brian Stone. Nathan Gale producing and running film. We appreciate you guys spending some time with us however and whenever it is you choose to do so. We'll be right back.
More of Stone on Air coming up.
Completely unsanctioned by the church.
The Talk Monster. Now more. Stone on Air.
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
The Talk Monster.
Back. Chattanooga's destination for the arts, music, and entertainment is the Stone on Air show, found on the multimedia network that we are still in the process of creating. This is Planet from 2012's Make Believe. For those of you watching on the YouTube channel, you see that? See what this is right here? Make sure we get all the angles. It's called a compact disc, and people still listen to them. Not always going to seek out and download and click the links. I know that that's what the majority of people do. I get that. Not all of us. Keep that in mind. Jonathan Sussman, jump on here with me real quick, man. What a fun weekend. It's amazing. On Friday, we have Dan over the Revelry Room. We got the Grand Falloon in the first night of Road to Nightfall. We've got Corey Smith at Track 29. The next night, we got Elton John at the arena. We got the second night of Road to Nightfall. This is a different town than we remember from 15 and 20 years ago, isn't it?
Absolutely. Thank goodness.
And
it was great back then, but it's amazing now.
Absolutely. So Friday and Saturday was the opening nights. I was there Friday. It was incredible. Nick Lutzko was the winner. Give me an overall review of the weekend, and I don't know who won Saturday, so fill me in.
Oh, Preston Paris band won last night's round.
Okay, cool.
The whole weekend was amazing. I mean, it's incredible. I was impressed with every single act. Every one of them was professional. They were great to deal with. They played their hearts out, and they did incredible work in marketing the show, and really got the vote out for a lot of the bands.
Well, I will tell you, I'm always skeptical when you put a bunch of bands on in a row in any setting. You never know if you're going to be there a long time or how this changeover is going to be. It moved very smooth. I was impressed with that overall. And then I did watch a little bit on the stream on EPB on Saturday, which was awfully neat. And I just tuned in at the very end. Is that streaming each show every night?
Yep, it's going to stream every one of them. We did the finals last year. We streamed the finals last year, but we couldn't do the preliminary rounds. And so this year we can do the preliminary rounds, being a Grand Falloon. And so it's been really incredible. We've, I think we had about 450 the first night viewing it online, on top of the 250 people that were at Grand Falloon. And then last night, I haven't even gotten the numbers back from last night.
Yeah, and on your EPB channel, it's like channel 299 or 300. It's right before you get to NBC, whichever number that is. Let's look forward. We've got 3 more nights of the what I guess would still kind of be the opening round, and then that'll give us 5 winners. Is my math right?
That's right, yeah. We'll have 5 winners at the end, which is going to be at the Revelry Room on March 26th. And that'll be a judged round.
Is there text message voting on that, or is it just judging, in-house judging?
It's just judging on the final round, and part of the judging criteria is audience reaction, so that encourages people to come out and scream the loudest for their band.
Sure. So we went Friday, Saturday this weekend, and the next weekend, am I remembering right? Thursday,
You're right.
Friday,
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, all at Grand Falloon.
And then the finals will be those five winners, or qualifiers, maybe we should rather call them, will be all 5 going on that night at the Revelry Room.
Right. So we know that, Preston Paris Band and Nick Lutzko are going to be in that final round, and they are also guaranteed an opening spot at Nightfall. If they don't win the whole thing, they're guaranteed to still have an opening round rounds.
All right.
Opening show.
Cool. Jonathan Sussman with Gig City Productions?
That's right, yeah. And you can look up the schedule on the front page at gigcityproductions.com or Facebook /Road to Nightfall.
All right, man. Good work. We appreciate it. We'll be seeing you out there at the Grand Falloon and then at the Rebel Room after that.
I appreciate everything. Thanks.
Thank you, man. Jonathan Sussman doing a lot of good work around here, and I appreciate him jumping on. And it was an incredible time, and I plan on trying to make it out next week and getting ready for the Revelry Room and the championship or the winning thing or whatever you want to call it. But always a good time. I actually did a doubleheader. I did the Planet in here with me, Brian Stone on Stone on Air and Talk Radio 102.3, the flagship station for the network. And little I think I was even going to go out on a Friday. I ended up going to 2 shows. I went over to see Dan over at the Revel Room. But
nice.
Recap real quick. Wes Hartman, we got Wes, Josh, Will, and Nathan from the band Planet. You got some shows coming up. You mentioned Louisiana. Then off to the South by Southwest, Austin.
No. Red Gorilla Fest.
What did I say?
We can't call it that.
Yeah. We're playing Red Gorilla Fest. That's near South
I got you.
Southwest.
There's
in Austin,
other thing
Texas.
going
Yeah.
on over there,
That's
too,
right, yeah.
that you've heard of, and I'm talking over here. This is my damn radio show.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
But I hear you. But
they specifically mentioned, like,
I guess a no.
In Texas,
but no way, Austin,
in this
Texas,
city in Texas.
On 6th Street.
Yeah, this is,
we're right in the heart
of
it. We're in the heart of it.
I got you. So, and then you said the EP is basically done for the most part, right?
Mixing and mastering, and then off to get some artwork, and then press, and then in your little hands and ears.
Websites and places you want people that spend most of their time there. Where they find you?
Yeah, check us out at Planet PLVNET on Twitter, Facebook. Remember, we spell our name with a V, so it's PLVNET. It's PLVNET, but we say Planet,
Looks cool, man.
Yeah.
I like it.
Just change the text. That way you can find us on Google search and iTunes and everywhere. We're all about it. We're all over the web.
I've started, as of today, the door to walk into this studio is now going to be the Door O stickers from guests from this show.
Cool.
So first of all, it's plain white and ugly looking, just like the rest of this disgusting building. So I figured we'd put something around
empty
here,
canvas,
leave a mark on it. So I got the Broke Down Hound sticker, I got the Planet sticker, I got Sam Killed the Bear sticker, and if you're and two guys, I'm joking a little bit on the CD stuff, but not really. If you got stuff, tangible stuff, please send it my way. You can send me a link to your website at StoneOnAir at StoneOnAir@gmail.com, StoneOnAir@gmail.com. Please do that. But man, I like stuff. I like getting things. Getting stuff is fun, man. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Wes and Planet in with Wes, Josh, Will, and Nathan, and let's crank up some more live tunes here on the Stone On Air Radio Network, which you'll get on SoundCloud. You get it on the YouTube channel, StoneOnAir.com, shortly after the show is over, and the video turnaround is roughly in the neighborhood of around a week or so. The video from last week, which is once again just another incredible video. Go check it out. StoneOnAir.com. Go to the top right corner and just click watch, and it'll take you directly there. On the flagship, Talk Radio 102.3 every Sunday night, evening at 5, night nothing. We got all kinds of daylight. Planet live.
4.
Now I stand again on my own. Just the taste of Caesar's throne. I'm alive and never to die. Yeah. Back and forth he goes, where he hides no one knows, and as he runs from the pain, different king with the last name. Now I stand again on my own, just the taste of Caesar's throne. I'm alive and never to die.
start this all over again. And as he fades away, we ascend to take the day. Now I stand again on my own, just the taste of Caesar's throne. I'm alive and never to die on my own, just to be so alone, just to stand one for all and no, nevermore. No, we have waited all our lives for this. Beware the Ides of March. Now Caesar dies. Yeah. With all my lungs, and I scream your name. Now I rise again on my own, just the taste of Caesar's throne. I'm alive and never to die.
Wes, Josh, Will, and Nathan from Planet in this week on the Stone on Air show on the flagship Talk Radio 102.3. My name is Brian Stone. Nathan is here as well. We'll get the video up later on next week and be online in just a matter of a couple hours from right now, and always live, no net, flying live every Saturday at 5. I was just watching just the screen. I got CNN up. It said an exit poll was, are you worried about the economy? That's all it said. Are you worried about the economy?
Don't get me started.
And
don't even get me started.
20% said no. Well, then what the hell are you worried? I mean, be concerned. First of all, you didn't ask a more specific question.
Good Lord.
No, I ain't worried about it. I don't care about it at all.
I got Fox in here and it says Trump hates Trump. So,
well, yeah. Don't get me started.
Yeah, I've heard about his famous hot dogs in Chicago, though.
What? Oh, yeah?
Chicago. Yeah.
All right, we better get out of here before we start doing something really stupid.
Politically.
We'll be right back. It's Stone on Air. More Planet coming up next.
Stone on Air. We'll be right back. The Talk Monster. Now back to more Stone on Air.
Okay, Pops, let's get on with the show.
The Talk Monster.
You're back with Stone on Air on Talk Radio 102.3. A little loud. Happy Daylight Savings Time Day. Embrace it, love it, like it. It's an enrichment to your life, whether you think so or not. If you don't agree, you're wrong. Now, let's just stop. Just now. Clocks never change again. Never change again. My name is Brian Stone. Thanks for jumping in here. We're out of time in just a few minutes here. We'll get one more tune from Planet here in just a minute. I've noticed, and I know Nate is driving you crazy, I'm trying to get comfortable with the idea of there's cameras all over here every week, because radio has always been just a no one sees you kind of thing. And I notice from the one thing that's coming from the videos I've noticed most is I need a damn haircut, man. I need a haircut bad. I look like crap. I'm sorry. I need a shave, too. I look terrible. So I apologize for looking like crap here every single day. And so, well, maybe I'll get around to do it next week. I don't know. Wes and Josh and Will and Nathan from the band Planet coming up. You got a few shows coming up. You got an EP in the works. And things are good, right?
Yes, great. Getting ready for Riverbend, too.
Yeah,
Riverbend too.
Are you on the slot for Riverbend as well?
We are. We're playing Firework Night, the 18th.
All right.
Yeah.
There's
on the Unum stage.
There's a cool announcement coming for that night that you might have heard, you might not have heard
yet.
It's not been. I can't say it out loud just yet. But it's an interesting little mini supergroup. That announcement will be coming cool. any time now. So which stage they got you on?
Unum at 9:30.
Yeah, I think you just said that. That's right. The best stage there. Yeah. That's going to be incredible.
Really? Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, that's the best place to be, and that's this year. That is not Bonnaroo weekend.
It is not.
So I will be able to go to that whole weekend, which I'm excited about. So
cool.
We've got just a few minutes left here. We're going to put the wraps on things. Again, coming up in the next couple of weeks, ICANN Japan next week, then the Bohannons, then Opposite Box, then Strung Like a Horse. So as far as I'm concerned, with the run we've already had with Nick last week and Planet this week, and it's an all-star run right now. We've got some of the best in the city, and I'm more than delighted with the way things are going so far. So Talk Radio 102.3 is the flagship, StoneOnAir.com, and Live Planet.
Nice to see you again. You're beautiful and need a friend. A trade to give you all you need. Sex, money, magazines. We all know who you are. When you nothing left to hide your mistakes. Do you have now what it takes to be alive? I'm coming around again, surprised to see now where you are. Beauty only goes so far. A trade to give you all you need, but redemption is my creed. We all know who you are. When you have nothing left to hide your mistakes. Do you have now what it takes to be alive? It's coming around again to see now what you've done. But I'm having so much fun teaching the way of your mistakes again. To hide your mistakes, do you have now making mistakes again. I'm teaching the way.
Wes, Josh, Will, and Nathan from the band Planet putting the wraps on things. Guys, thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
A lot of fun. My name is Brian Stone. We're done. It goes fast. We got ICANN Japan in next week, the Bohannons after that, Opposite Box, and Strung Like a Horse all in the next 5 weeks or so. More information on the giveaway for the Shaky Knees tickets coming up next week as well, and the announcement of the Bonnaroo tickets will be right here on this show as well. Nathan, thank you very much. My name is Brian Stone. This is Stone on Air. Thank you, Planet. And if they should ask, where did that cat go? Just tell them I'm gone.